stand coming. Today when I was driving around, how hot it was in my truck.
Seriously, it feels fucking hot.
I was like, I felt the farmer, without the sun touching my skin, I felt the farmer's tan already coming.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Dude, yeah.
Here it comes. All right.
Let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
If I gotta reply this, no, I gotta reply this. Welcome to Stupid Ass Sports, May 28th.
May 28th.
A lot of sports happening.
2025. Oh, actually, you know what I was going to do? You know how I was going to do the back in the day? Remember I was going to do a back in the day one?
Yeah, I got to change the date on this. But yeah.
I have one.
Sorry. 28.
I have one. Let's see.
Ooh. Okay, so you want to leave?
No. Keep going. No, keep going. No, I got to find it.
So let's start off with a little soccer. Actually,
okay. All right.
F1.
Let's do it.
Or maybe F1. A little soccer. Only because Seattle's doing good, so now that's when I talk about soccer.
Well, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's hear it.
No, I went to the game.
I want to hear it.
No, I went to the.
Whoa, did you put a subscribe on there?
No.
What was that?
What?
You didn't see that subscribe right there?
No.
Right? Yeah, it was right there. When you when you pass your mouse over there, right there it said subscribe.
Oh, it said subtitles.
Wait. No. It said subscribe.
I did it? Oh,
yeah.
no, I didn't put anything
Well,
like
that was actually strange.
It is. Let me get rid of this because we're not playing pool anymore. No, Sounders are back in looking decent shape. I don't know if they're set for making a push in the Club World Cup. That's another reason why I want to talk about soccer. The Club World Cup is going to start here in about a week or two. I think it's a week. I need to double check that. So Seattle, they played earlier today. They won. They beat San Diego FC. They got their revenge game. Seattle did lose to San Diego earlier in the season. Now we got the payback, 1-1. Seattle is also undefeated in their home, so home is still a fortress.
Okay.
But they've drawn. And they beat Dallas. I went to that game.
Oh, that game Dallas?
That's a little rough to watch because they got so much chances and they just couldn't put them away. And honestly, that's kind of where we're at with the Sounders.
This is the one that you went to when?
Saturday. This was the one I snuck off to when I'm going to go get breakfast burritos.
Oh, yeah. You have to get breakfast burritos.
That was a fun one. Today's, I watched some of it, but then we were busy doing shit, so I couldn't watch the majority. But I did manage to see the second goal, or the first goal and the only goal. So I think they're going to go into pretty good shape for the Club World Cup. I'm trying to find the schedule for the Club World Cup because I think it does start like next week. So let's see fixtures. Saturday, June 14th. The first game is Al Ali FC versus Inter Miami. So, yeah, it starts in about 2 weeks.
And this is for the Club World Cup.
Yeah, so Inter Miami qualified, but they kind of found a way to squeeze them in there. Athletic Madrid, PSG, Seattle Sounders, Boca Juniors, Chelsea.
Who's going to be all in that one? Is that the team you're talking about right now?
I'm mentioning like the big teams like Dortmund, River Plate, of course, Real Madrid, Man City, Juve, just to mention a few. So this is a big tournament, Beneficia. So these are big clubs, big worldwide clubs coming to play this tournament in the United States. It's going to be hosted here in the United States. Seattle's got all their games at home, and they're going to host a couple other little games too. I'm hoping to go to at least every Seattle game. And if I can squeeze in another one, then sure. I don't know how the playoff format's going to look, if they're going to have playoff games in Seattle, but... Yeah. The Club World Cup, I plan on watching.
Did you talk about your Portland game on here or no?
I think I did. That was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fun. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. It's just kind of warm in here. That's why I look uncomfortable. It's that time of the year.
Dude, I think we can. I think the fan it gets in the audio. I think.
We can listen in. I don't think it's too bad. It doesn't sound too bad. I think we've.
Well,
I
turned the fan off.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like the fan, because I can put the fan right there.
No, I mean we're fine. Believe it or not, it's fresher in here than it is outside.
Let's try it out.
Hey,
Let's try it out. See what it sounds like anyway.
I have Anthony just watch.
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it. So I'm doing pre-production stuff, post-production. Oh, if you put it there, yeah, it's gonna. Let's meet it. Oh, I got it. Let's see here. Here.
Might not be too bad.
Maybe.
What do you think?
Yeah, see, when it's slow, it should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna try listening. Oh, that's an old one.
Get some air.
All right. You can sort of hear it, but it's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, because we're speaking right into the microphone.
Oh
so
yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, it picks us up. Yeah, I'm gonna try listening. I look like a child on my phone and shit. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on with soccer in the United States.
And the tournament starts when?
In about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So they're still qualifying right now? Or like group games and shit? Or
group games are
everything's done?
No, the group games are just going to happen. So everyone's already qualified through whatever means they had to qualify.
Okay. To get in.
A lot of leagues are wrapping up. So European leagues. So this tournament's taking place like a post-season thing.
Yeah.
So how serious some teams will take this tournament? Like the rumor is Seattle against like PSG and Athletic Madrid. Those guys might not bring their top guys right away, but maybe as they advance further in, they'll start bringing the actual guys that they sign. Whereas Botafogo is in the same boat as Seattle. You kind of have to play your starters.
Who's the favorites in this tournament going in?
I hope I didn't close it out. Okay. Let me see. List of teams. I would say. Okay, here's a list of teams. So, just from the magnitude of all this, I would rely heavily.
Oh, so I guess if they're not doing groups yet, everybody's just in.
They
don't even have the standings.
No, there's groups. The groups are already set.
Oh, so, okay. But the like rankings, I guess standings are not. They haven't started that yet.
There's no real ranking. It's just this is done a little bit more American football style.
Yeah,
so there's different groups. Seattle's in a group with PSG and all that stuff. So everyone's in their group. So this is the table. So like the World Cup.
Yeah.
So Group A, Group B, Group C.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean heavy on. I want to lean heavy on the European teams. Chelsea qualified, but Chelsea really didn't have the greatest season this year.
Oh, okay.
And
how many teams are in this tournament exactly?
Let's see. Let's find out here. Here, one. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That's the speaker.
Technical
2, 3, 4, 6. Let's see. Yeah, I was just saying unplug it. So there's 32 teams in this tournament.
32?
32 teams in the tournament. I want to say I think Man City is a top contender. Borussia Dortmund might be. As far as South America, River Plate and Boca are always pretty good contenders. Chelsea, like I said, even though they're in this tournament, they haven't been doing the greatest, so they might not be in. Bayern Munich is known for being in the Farmers League. So these like the French leagues, like PSG, and the Portuguese league, they're known for. They call them Farmers League.
Because Farmers League.
That means that half the players, and by half I mean like 90% of the players in this league, after
jobs?
the game's done, have to go back to work on the farms. The reason is because there's teams like PSG, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich that dominate the league every year. Every year. They're always going to be the top because those are the teams with money. All the other teams are just kind of there. So it's kind of they're called Farmers League because the majority of the players don't get paid.
Oh,
so they got to go back.
So they're kind of just they're working to get up there.
Not even that. They're just powerhouses. Munich and PSG, they're just powerhouses. Those teams have been around forever.
So what's the point of playing these farmer leagues?
Money, recognition, opportunity. It's still some pride in saying, "Hey, I played in Portugal," even though it wasn't for Beneficia. It was just for someone else. But I think what I was going to say, the heavy favorite, I think for me, is also going to be PSG.
We need to invest in a team, dude. In a soccer team. We need to invest in one for real. We need to make our own. I want you to be the general manager. You pick the talent. I will do the books.
Do the books?
I'll be the scorekeeper. How about that?
Scorekeeper, all right.
And I can be the commentator. I can do color commentary.
Color commentary?
Yeah, I can be color commentary.
I got to learn some soccer. What do you mean? Wait.
And I got to yell at the ref. I just talk shit to the ref. I'll be on there. Fucking ref don't know what he's doing.
I was going to say, one of my favorite things is like, what do you mean? What do they mean when they say second cousin? I forget what his face said that.
Jake.
No. The NBA announcer.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's like, what does it mean second cousins? And he just said that right before the commercial break.
What the hell?
And then it's like, they say something about second cousins, and everyone's like, Anyway, we'll be back after commercial. I'll show you after.
I have to hear that one.
Yeah, it's was it Van Gundy that said it?
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, he
could have been. I mean, he would say some shit. He would say some outrageous shit like that.
Literally out of nowhere.
Jetpack Gundy could.
Literally out of nowhere, he was just what do they mean when they say second cousins?
Okay, I get you.
Like it's right in the basketball game. Like.
I get you.
Also, dude, it was funny because
probably garbage time or something.
Dude, there was a baseball game or something where one commentator kind of took jabs at another one because he thought he didn't like him or something like that. And they're like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Well, the other day." And I was like, dude, this is all happening on air. I was like, Jesus. So yeah, it's funny. Some of these commentators.
I love those. I love that when you get beefs like that.
Yeah, and then you get a couple of the racist ones. That thought the mic was off, and they got to apologize. Like the dude that knew he was gonna get fired, and he called a home run, but he did it all depressed. He's like, "That's left field. That's a home run." And then like it was a home team too, so he couldn't get hyped up because he knew he lost his job.
Oh shit! He had already got fired.
Yeah, he said some shit. And he's like, I had to apologize. I'm probably not going to have this job anymore, but I just want to say I'm sorry. I don't want to. This guy's up to bat.
He came on some racist shit?
Yeah, he said something kind of messed up. And then he's like, there's a swing to left field, home run. And like, dude, it was like, dude, it was the greatest.
I thought my life's over.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff like that. So anyway, those are my favorites going to this tournament. I can't wait for this tournament to start. I'm going to try and watch as much as I can. I'm going to try to go every Sounders game. If they can win one game against Botafogo, I'm all right. If they could tie against either Athletic or PSG, that's going to be fucking amazing. Yeah. That would be fucking amazing.
Dope.
But also, I'm curious to see how much of these teams are going to take this tournament serious because all of these guys are in off-season now. So, kind of curious. So, when this tournament's going on, we also have Copa de Oro going on, or the Gold Cup, should I say.
Okay.
So, there's multiple tournaments happening right now. And then after this tournament, the Pointless Leagues Cup against Liga MX and MLS also is going to happen too.
Oh damn!
So
all coming back to back to back, or right at the same time.
Essentially, all these are like back to back.
Damn, that's crazy.
Everything's happening.
That's cool. That's exciting.
A lot of soccer, dude.
I like that.
And then when it all dies down, because American football starts, and no one wants to compete with football. So actually, the Europeans don't care. The Premier League season coexists with the like NFL season. It actually works if you think about it. That time frame works, and it's just no sport can compete with the NFL in North America. So you let NFL do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Rules the fucking North America.
That's why every other sport starts when NFL stops. Every other sport.
Yeah, true.
So that's
if you're ongoing even at the same time. Well, basketball's ongoing at the same time, but I mean, hey, when it comes to Sundays, they don't play they really don't put all their prime time games on Sundays because. They know better than to fuck with the NFL, dude. Or even, they're starting to take over the holidays now, too. So they're trying to get in Christmas time, which they never used to do Christmas.
You know what's funny is you say that because, like, I used to be like, it felt like they had a weird agreement. Like, NFL's like, all right, you guys don't worry, we won't mess with Christmas.
Yeah, you'll get Thanksgiving. The NBA takes Christmas, you guys get Thanksgiving.
NFL doesn't give a shit anymore.
No, they don't.
They're like, hey, listen, you guys can have your little games. We're going to play 2 games.
Yeah, we're going to do Black Friday. We're going to do Thanksgiving. We're going to do fucking Christmas. We're going to do Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween doesn't matter anymore. Valentine's Day? No, we're going to have a game. We're going to call it the Lovers Quarry game.
Yeah, Martin Luther King will always be NBA.
Oh, was he?
Always be NBA. Because Martin Luther King is in January. Which football's also in January, but
it kind of winds down.
They do MLK, and NBA is always MLK. Dude, that'll never go anywhere.
Dude, I guess NFL's going to have a weird off-season first game of the summer game.
New Year's is another one they got. New Year's. Yeah.
Control everything.
Yeah, it is, man. Football.
If I was a player, I gotta, dude, get on that union. That's why you guys are fucking playing all
holiday
these
pay for these days.
You guys have one more game a week now.
Yeah.
And you're playing during the holidays.
Yep.
And this shipping your ass is overseas.
Crazy. Yeah. Seriously, I'm playing more games overseas.
Yeah, actually, I think I looked those up with Jerry. I don't think
we looked those up here. It was like 3 or 4 games they played.
Yeah, more.
They did 1, then they did 2, then they did 3. I think now they're at 4. They're just working on getting that team in the fuck. See, how's that? That's gonna be crazy. If they pull up a team in Europe, if they make a team in Europe, they have to travel. I mean, they're going to be traveling like crazy across like that.
When they move the Jacksonville Jaguars over.
Yeah. But then again, too, like they can travel. They got a week.
I got a feeling they would like, and this is why I say Jacksonville. I joke around because Shad Khan. But I'm also kind of serious because I think I'm 80% sure it was Jacksonville that has 2 weeks over there.
Yeah.
So They're going to be the guinea pigs.
No shit.
They're going to stick.
They might be.
They might stick them over there for 2 weeks and see how they adopt and see. Can we actually keep a team over there?
The NBA is doing that shit too, and they started doing that here a few years ago, probably after the NFL started doing it. They started doing games in Mexico. They started doing they'll do in-season games too. Take them. They'll do a little series in Mexico, and then they do a series in London, then a series in China. Then they do. There's 3 or 4 of them. They do Australia.
For me, it's crazy to think how much money is being made. That let's ship these millionaires over to play basketball in China. First they're all getting nice jets, good service. Also, so I'm curious how much money they make.
Dude,
like how much money they're getting paid to have just a couple games overseas. Like that's how much fucking it's not like let's 2 million just to bring them. Nah, dude, they're getting way more than that.
Dude, the NFL fucking prints money. They print fucking money, dude. It's crazy. It is crazy. Just the amount of money the players are making and how much does it cost? How much do they make it in a game, though? You know, they make $1 million in a fucking game, probably at least, with all the ticket sales and the merch and the food. I mean, dude, it's fucking nuts. Look at that shit.
Well, this is not. I don't think this is specific to the one game, but the revenue is rumored it could be over $1 billion annually.
God damn.
But
annually.
that is from sponsors, sports packages.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's just from like, see, for example, the inaugural regular season game in Germany. Whoa, okay. So this is a better picture right here. The first game of the season in Germany, they said generated approximately 77.5 million
in economic impact
for Munich.
Holy shit!
So it made that much money for the city.
For the economy. That is
how much money is it going to take to get NFL to go over there to do this game? That's what I want to figure out. Oh shit,
that's crazy.
So.
Well, I mean, fuck. You think about like the big time celebrities, the big time artists, the artists that come and do fucking shows and sell out major arenas. They bring in a lot of fucking money to the city that they're doing their shit in. That's why they give it a little economy boost. So every time there's a big Taylor Swift or like a fucking Beyonce or Bad Bunny probably too.
Potential revenue. Well, I'll go into that here a little bit. Potential revenue. If they were to say for 11 to 13 international games, they don't do that much. If they were, but the potential revenue is $1 billion to $1.5 billion for just 11 games overseas.
Yeah, with a B.
Billion.
With a B, a Billy.
The funny thing you should mention artists because they don't get paid for Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, no. Yeah.
That's all marketing. That's all. Yeah.
They get all that shit.
That's free press.
Which is fucking nuts. Yeah. At some point, somebody's gotta like take a stand and be like, no, I need to get paid. But they have so much eyeballs on it that you should do it. I mean, not you should do it, but like
it's just you get good watches.
Exposure.
Yeah, everyone's watching. Guarantee,
dude.
Especially if you got a project out, dude. What more can you ask for?
Dude, no, yeah, fuck yeah.
Like, you can try and be like, well, how much are you gonna pay me? And they can say, dude, this is the most watched sports event.
Yeah, they got all the leverage. They got all the leverage.
Like, what more do you fucking want?
Seriously, dude. Yeah. That's why these guys do it though for free. Say fuck it because you know how many people are out there. Shoot, how many people watching the game? All right,
for free, but also like I think it does cause.
Oh, there he is.
I think it does cause something. Waiting on Aurora, then I'll head over. All right. I think it does cost like some money, obviously, for like Pepsi or Apple.
Tell him we don't got no booze if he wants some.
Oh, there's no booze.
Yep.
I don't know if he's still in here.
I don't know.
If you're still here, Anthony, there's no booze.
There's no booze. This is a dry show today. Unless you want to bring some water.
No, she's fucking that's the deal with that. Here we are talking about the fucking NFL.
And the fucking football again, Somehow it always circles back to football.
Yeah, I think this was my fault, though.
Hey, did you see that they're going to allow flag football in the Olympics this next year?
I'm for it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
And they're going to let NFL players play.
Ooh, I'm for it.
It's a 7-on-7 league, apparently. I guess apparently they play 7-on-7 everywhere.
That's the official. There are official rules.
Flag football, yeah.
There are official rules because the first flag football All-Star game,
yeah.
Peyton Manning was yelling at the refs because they didn't call something, and he was, and afterwards everyone was like, "No, Peyton Manning's correct." the refs fucked up by
yeah, there is. There's a big time 7-on-7 league. Yeah. Big, but they don't just play it here. They don't just play it here in North America. They play it everywhere. So a lot of there's a lot of players in the NFL that are also good players that are not from here. They're not born here. So potentially they could be playing.
What's interesting is
other countries.
Well, here's something I think is going to be pretty cool. There's a big learning curve.
Yep.
Rugby players are jacked.
Dude, yeah.
And Russian dudes fighting bears are jacked. So you now open the door to flag football, and some of these guys have access to represent their countries. Now they can kind of adopt to help, like, playing football, American football. Like, dude, this is gonna just the way it worked in the NBA. It's gonna do the exact same thing in the NFL.
Yep.
We're gonna see guys from the Czech. We're gonna see guys from like overseas. These big jack dudes.
But doesn't maybe more players be coming into the NFL or going, whatever?
Australian, like I said, rugby, any country that's big on rugby, those, I always say this. Rugby players are just all fucking running backs. They're all just run backs.
Yeah, but 7-on-7 football, you don't really use running backs. You don't run. It's more of a pass league.
Oh, then. But
it's all just passing.
So you'll showcase guys.
You don't hit. There's no hits.
I'm actually looking forward to this because Mexico, specifically on the college level, they have 4 college football teams.
Oh, shit.
Northern Mexico. Well, Mexico City, I think, has one. So when the NFL went to Mexico, they always sold really well because first it's the NFL. It was a social thing. But also NFL does get popping a little bit in Mexico. Not a whole lot. Soccer still reigns supreme. Baseball reigns supreme up north. But football is something. There are college football teams in Mexico. Absolutely. And like, it's kind of fun now to think Mexico can have a flag football team.
Hell yeah.
That seems kind of cool.
Apparently that's how it is. There's no hitting. There's no tackling, shit like that.
I'm for it because
they'll probably have pads, but very light pads.
Yeah, I'm for it because of that. Like, you're protecting the players. And if they take Drew Lock out there, dude, I don't want him fucking getting hurt. Let's take care of that boy representing the USA.
So I'm guessing it's going to be more like patterns, routes, trying to confuse the defense so you can hit somebody open, shit like that. You got a certain amount of time where you can rush the quarterback to pull his fucking flag.
The only thing I don't want is I just don't want a bunch of fucking Russell Wilsons and everyone's just lobbing it. Everyone's just lobbing it. Like,
moon balls.
Everyone just keeps lobbing it over.
Hey, that'd be kind of cool. A few of those would be all right. A couple moon balls.
Yeah,
that moon ball that Russell throws is so nice, though, huh?
The best I've ever seen it thrown. Anytime any quarterback would throw a little lob moon pass like that, dude, I always got nervous.
Yeah, no
he was the one quarterback I never got nervous.
For reals. Yeah.
Once I saw how he landed, beautiful. And then the way the guys would catch it over the shoulder, and shit, dude, it was perfect.
The way him and Lockett used to just connect all the time. Over here, balls winning them guys too, dude. Oh yeah.
Great times.
Man, Russell.
Those days are behind us.
Yeah. We got Sam Darnold now, so.
We have Drew Lock. What are you talking about?
We have Sam Darnold, right?
Drew Lock. Also, speaking of Sam Darnold, my brother made a great point.
Oh, what did he say?
My brother is a Viking hater.
Oh, okay.
But he's also been watching football.
Yeah.
So he's like, dude, I don't even know about
that's his division.
Yeah. So he knows very well. He's dude, I don't even know about your quarterback. I was like, what are you talking about? He did pretty good last season. It's like, yeah. But we were playing against your division. And he knows I've been saying this. She's like, so now you take him out of that, and the division you guys are playing this year, how do you think he's going to do?
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying here.
So now that got the gears turning on my, because I was like, you know what? This motherfucker's right.
We could be a 14-win team. That would be the shit, bro.
Well, actually, our road to the playoffs isn't too intense.
No.
And compared to the other teams in our division, we can take the division.
Yes,
I think so.
The Rams scare me.
The Rams are still scary, even without Cup. They kind of showed that they don't necessarily need Cup. He was a great weapon.
Apparently, Aaron Donald could be making a return. Aaron Donald could be making a return. He retired. He says he don't want to come back. But everybody keeps saying he'd be working out. They say
that, dude, Derek Carr's still working out, and he just retired.
Yeah, but I mean, Derek Carr, bro. He was working out while he was playing. Still wasn't any good, so he keep working out.
I kind of had a little soft spot for Derek Carr. I wanted to see him do good. I just wanted to see him do good.
Why?
No, I was like, all right, cool. I want to see this guy do good.
Yeah.
And he just never did.
Is he kind of like a Jimmy Garoppolo? You wanted him to do good too? Porn star Jimmy? Did you want him to do good too?
No, something about an underdog. This is why I like. This is why Homeboy and the Bengals. Why the fuck does his name escape me?
Is it Carson Palmer? Or are you talking about Burrow?
Burrow.
Okay. Because he's not an underdog.
He's not. But you stuck him in the shit fucking Cincinnati.
And they don't help him.
And guess what? He's kind.
Well, he's got offensive help, just no defensive help.
He's kind of shining there.
Yeah.
But the problem is they got fucked already. I don't see them going back to the Super Bowl for another like 15 years.
Nope. Hail to the nah.
But unretired Chad Ochocinco.
I was listening to something somebody was saying. There's a team that can win a lot of motherfucking games. A surprising team.
Patriots.
Who was that? No, it's an AFC. It's an AFC team too. Patriots? No, it's not the Patriots.
My whole deal with the Patriots is I said that I thought the Patriots could be a sneaky good team. I didn't necessarily say they're going to dominate. But the way I kind of said it afterwards, I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should have calmed down on it. But I think the Patriots have a chance of being a sneaky good team. That's it. Because
it's somebody in that division, I think. Got to be. Oh, Bills, dude. The Bills. Actually, it's the Bills.
The Bills are. They're still top notch.
They were looking at their record or the teams that they're playing this year, and they can go like 16-0. They can go like undefeated. I guess apparently every team that give me the Bills schedule. Apparently every team that they play, they can beat every single one of them teams. Every one of them teams right now. Taking it from last year's, I guess. Yeah, give me their look for their schedule. Yeah. Apparently, the Bills could have a very, very good run here.
Okay.
So let's see.
Yep. Let's go to their official.
Yeah. So look at them all, and you go and say who will they win?
What the fuck?
Who they can beat?
So these are the guys who are playing at home. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Dolphins. That's a win.
Yeah, it's a win.
Patriots. That's a win. Jets, that's a win. Baltimore. But Buffalo's at home.
Yeah.
There could be a win there. Cincinnati at home. That could be a win there. Saints, that's a win.
That's a dub.
Tampa Bay, that's a win.
Tampa Bay.
Kansas City's the one.
Yeah, a little, but also Philly.
And Philly, yeah. But they are at home. But those two are a cold weather team anyway. The Kansas City and Philadelphia.
But I think Kansas City is finally crumbling.
So I guess look at the teams on the bottom. They can beat all them teams.
Oh, Miami, yes. New England, the Steelers. Yeah, Steelers I think are...
so I guess there's 4 questionable ones.
Yeah.
Right? Cincinnati...
Realistically 3.
But they'll beat Cincinnati. They'll beat the Bengals. I mean, they'll beat... see, the Baltimore... they already beat Kansas City, I think, once, right? Kansas City beat them this last year in the playoffs, but...
I can see them taking Kansas City out just because I think mentally the Bills are a more stable team.
Yeah.
Kansas City. I said this before. I think Kansas City is starting a very slow decline.
Yeah. So I get. Yeah. So this is the one that I was, and it's I know it can be 1 loss, it can be 3 losses, it can be 4 losses. I guess
Philly can also be very weird too. Because they either beat Philly or
the Eagles is that one. Yep.
I think they're gonna have the most trouble with Baltimore and Philadelphia. And
Kansas City. Well, the Chiefs, I mean, hey, they're another year older, the Chiefs, so...
for some reason, I want to say Tampa Bay is going to give them some trouble. There's always that one... Because I think this happened to them last year, too.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a one team that, like,
there's a sleeper team in there that's like, oh, shit. Yeah. But they can beat all them fucking teams. I mean, they could go undefeated. Who knows?
Yeah, even like I said, the close 3 here... it can go either way. Like,
there hasn't been an undefeated season. Nobody was undefeated last year, right? Kansas City got close.
Kansas City got close.
Right? They got close.
With this.
There hasn't been an undefeated season in a while.
Yep.
Right? Last NFL.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, easiest. Oh, okay, there you go. Look at that.
The Niners. All right.
Oh, the Niners. So that means we got to be easy, too.
Yeah, it's based on the Niners.
Really?
Suck. Yeah, easy schedule. 4 place means it will face 4.
Due to their last place finish. See, that means we're destined to have a good winning year. Because we're going to be playing the same teams that these guys are playing. If they're in our division, we're gonna play the same fucking teams.
So right now,
that's the strength of schedule right there.
Schedule,
so okay. So the easiest is.
So I'm guessing
Niners.
The Niners would be down there. The New Orleans, Tennessee, Carolina.
Yep.
Seattle's kind of towards the bottom of the spectrum as well.
Okay.
But apparently the Giants have the hardest, which I think actually might be true. I haven't looked at Chicago.
Yeah,
Detroit,
because their
Philly,
division's getting
Dallas,
better. Lions, Eagles, Cowboys are up there. Green Bay. Oh shit.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
That's cool. We're at the bottom. That's good. That's good.
I'd rather be down here. The Bills right below though, so the Bills can coast. You said, the Bills can coast their way. Through the season.
But you think of like a good team down there. Like a good team at the bottom. Go back up a little bit.
Oh, Buffalo.
Good team at the bottom.
Buffalo.
Definitely Buffalo, huh?
Yeah, and they're right beneath Seattle right there.
Oh, yeah.
Good team down here in the bottom. Let's see.
Nope. Cardinals, nope. Panthers, nope. Patriots, nope.
This adds to my Patriots idea. I already said Patriots are making sneaky moves.
Yeah. You're right.
And if they're this far down,
you're right. They
can be a little sneaky.
There you go. Look at you being all patriotic over here.
I hate that franchise so much. Not as much as the Buccaneers.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. Interesting. There's your football talk for the day.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's move on to basketball.
Yeah, I was gonna say keep going with basketball. Who knows when Anthony's gonna.
So the Oklahoma City Thunder just won today. It was Game 5. They smoked the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm kind of bummed because I was really wanting to see Ant-Man in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
But this being the second time he's gotten this far should make him, a little more stronger, a little more, motivated to come back and have a better year the next year and probably make it to the Super Bowl. I feel like they had a very good run. They had a easy run. I feel like they got lucky because they got to play the Lakers in the first round. Luka was hurt.
Yeah.
LeBron got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They got the ass beat. So they were kind of, that was a kind of luck, I feel like. Also, the Lakers, they just got Luka midway through the season. They're still,
even though he
they still needed more time.
He fit in really well.
Yeah, they needed more time.
You still need more time.
Oh yeah,
especially
more time and better players.
But also, you have two alphas essentially. So you have two guys that are known for being the
ball handlers.
Yeah. So. Yeah, half a season. I think the Lakers. Well, I'm curious to see how the Lakers.
They did great. They did great.
Yeah.
I mean,
for bringing him in.
Yep.
I think That's why, dude. Right, the first game of the season.
They got the ass beat.
No, not the first.
Wasn't
game.
it by the Hornets?
No, the second game they got. Their ass
okay.
by the Hornets. They won them, and then they got their ass kicked by them. It was weird.
Yeah, or they beat them before. It was right. It was going into like the
Luka's first game.
It was going into the All-Star break.
And then after the All-Star game,
and then they got smoked after that. And then they turned it up, and then they got really good. They won a lot of games there. Their defense, they were actually on a little roll.
Yeah, they did. They were pushing up the charts. I remember. Yeah. That.
Plus, they got third. They made it to third place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they need more time, definitely, and they need more time. They need better players because they sucked in the playoffs. In the playoffs, they just fucking sucked.
Mm-hmm.
So the Wolves played the Lakers. Wolves also played Golden State Warriors, where Steph got hurt in that first game. Once Steph got hurt, you knew they were gonna they were gonna beat him. Like you knew it. When it was just Jimmy.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was new to the team, so they had kind of the same thing. They got Jimmy midway through the season too, so they did decently to make it as far as they did. But as soon as he got hurt, you already know this shit was over. They were gonna beat him, which they did. That was a 5-game.
So
they beat the Lakers in 5. They beat the Warriors in 5. And then they made it to the next round, which was the Thunder.
So I'm curious about this because going back to the Curry and stuff.
Yeah.
He's been pretty much kind of healthy, right?
Yeah.
So
never had any major injuries.
Yeah. So for him to get, this wasn't a major one, though, right?
No.
So he just got.
It was a cat. Well, his hand was hurt. His hand was his shooting hand was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember because they kept hitting his fucking hand. Every time he went to go shoot the ball, they would hit his fucking hand.
Yeah, you got to do that on purpose.
Yeah. Because they were complaining about it.
Yeah,
but it was his hamstring, I think. Hamstring or calf.
I'm just curious. Do you think this is going to be the start of him
breaking down
a little bit physically?
Maybe. But actually, this is his first major injury. But it wasn't major.
It was a major, but
it just needed more time.
And then also on top of that, the time of the year it came.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
It was a bad time of the year.
If it was during the season, we'll give him some time off.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it could be, but by the time the next season starts, he'll be fully healthy. And he made it through the entire year without anything major. So I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be good. Right. That fool's putting on some muscle too. He's fucking got some muscle on him. So then they made it to this far, the conference finals, and they played a team, the Thunder, which they're kind of the same. They both have long guys. They both have good defenders, but the Thunder just have a better fucking bench and more guys that have been playing together longer. Yeah, too. So they're rolling. They've been a couple of years. Last year they got the ass beat in the first round. They got beat by Luka. I think it was by I think it was by Denver, or by Dallas. I mean. And so they got the ass beat, but it kind of gave them a little taste of it, so that this year right here they can be like, okay, now we're gonna get farther. So they're in the finals, and they also the Thunder had I don't know if a tougher route, but they beat the shit out of the fucking Memphis Grizzlies in the first round, swept them, and then in the next round was when they played Denver. So that was a 7-game series. That was a long one for them. But that was good for them. That just kind of get them more games. I think that series was good for them. And then brought them into the next one. They were already fucking rolling in. Yeah. I mean, they beat them in 5. So also on the other side, the Pacers are beating the Knicks. So they're up 3-1.
You know what? People have been talking shit. I said
Who?
90% of NBA. Who? So I said I was favored the Pacers, but you're not. Everyone kept saying the Knicks. Dude, even my younger brother, who was a huge Pacer fan. Knicks take one game. Yeah. And he's like, dude, it's done. It's done. Dude, because
just because of the one game.
Dude, he literally does this to himself because he roots for underdog. He's a Cincinnati fan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's a Pacer fan. But
the Pacers are the underdogs, not the Knicks.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
So he's used to sports disappointment because he likes the fucking underdogs.
Yeah.
And it just happens that way. Like I think he's waiting for some sports miracle that he can live through. Like if Cincinnati won the Super Bowl, he would have loved it, and I think he would have lived a happy life because he would have lived through like some shit like that.
Yeah, no shit. The Knicks make it into the finals, dude, for real.
So when Cincinnati, he was so disappointed with that first loss. Yeah. He was like, dude, it's done. I was like, dude, it's just one game. He's like, no, dude, New York's just gonna fuck.
Oh, so he was going for the Knicks.
No, he's going for the Pacers, but he already gave up that one loss. He gave up.
Wait, but they won.
Well, this was before. This is the game that the Knicks won.
Oh, okay.
Because we didn't do a show.
Because they won the first 2. Yeah. In New York.
Yeah.
And then they went home and lost that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
After that.
So when they lost that one, he was like, "Oh shit, Pacers are fucked."
Yeah, he's like, "It's done." He was like, "It's done, dude."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, dude, it's not." It's like, "Dude, gentleman sweep." He's like, "No, it's the Pacers. Dude. It's done. It's done, man. It's fucking bullshit." And Knicks
are man.
All right. So I'm glad to see that the Knicks are back in steering the ship the right way.
Yep.
Because you're the one that said it, dude. They're clicking.
Yeah. Dude.
And it's just, I'm kind of curious now. This might be the best final we can get. Sorry, New York, I guess. But when you have a team like the Pacers
they're running and gunning, they're young,
and they're not going to be together for the next 2 seasons. Maybe next year.
Yeah, they could.
But let's be honest. Like I think we said it on the show.
Yeah.
No kid grew up saying, "Oh, I want to be a Pacer."
No.
So, next 2-3 years they're going to split. So, New York, team of young guys that are hungry, clicking.
Yep.
You have this kind of class of kids that are clicking really well.
Yep.
When you have Thunder that are rolling,
same thing,
rolling with this same. Well, the Thunder do have a little more powerhouse though.
Yeah. But they won way more games too.
They also have a solid rotation going on. Like you were saying.
Yep. Their guys are not hurt. That's the thing too. No one's hurt.
So I'm curious to see how the game is going to play.
Yeah. 2, they match up a lot better. Oklahoma has a lot of big guys. So does Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
The Pacers, they got a lot of tall guys, lengthy guys, big guys, and they got a deep bench, same as the Thunder. I think that is going to be fucking a good match. I think if the Knicks go, I would like to see the Knicks go. I'm not gonna lie, but I think even if they get to the finals and end up playing the Thunder, I think the Thunder's gonna beat them bad. I bet you they fucking need this. It'd be crazy just to see it in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, the final.
Plus the way the fans are and the way the shit's gonna be, it'd be fucking nuts to see them there.
Win or lose, New York's gonna fucking riot.
So, I mean, dude, they got. I think they play tomorrow, so we'll see. But it is 3-1, and the Pacers are leading 3-1. So, if they can win another one in New York, dude, then it's over. But. I mean,
look at that.
Yeah, that's a beat down right there. There's a gentleman's sweep right there.
Yeah, that actually was a gentleman's sweep.
Which now gives the Thunder more rest time. So you know what I mean? If the Knicks do win, and they extend the series longer, they're not going to be as rested as the Thunder would be too.
Mm-hmm. Game 5 is tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific.
They let what's his face's dad, Tyrese Halliburton. They let his dad back in the game this last one. He was supposed to be banned the entire time.
Yeah, he's supposed to be banned.
Yeah, they let him back in. But they put him at the top, nowhere near the court. They had him up top. He had to stay up. They had him on camera. They had the camera watching him, make sure he was there.
No, they had the sniper watching him.
You know what's funny? What I was thinking? I was like, why don't he just show up, but like wear a hoodie, wear a fucking wig, put some glasses on. Nobody fucking know.
Nah, they do. Dude, this isn't like the 90s. Like, there's face recognition and all that sort of shit.
True.
Like, people try to look homeless. Celebrities try to look homeless. People spot them right away. Like,
yeah.
Ben Affleck. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, I know it's you.
But I will say this. This year, I don't know what it is, dude, but with me, this year, like the games that I'm picking and the players that I'm picking, the teams I'm picking to win, my gaydar is completely the other way. I'm way off.
Yeah. Normally you're pretty on.
I'm way off this year.
Know what I think what affected your confidence?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I think what affected your confidence was the results of you doing so good in March Madness and not getting shit credit for it. And I think that deflated everything. I think that deflated your radar.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're like, what's life?
Dude, honestly, my fucking my radar, my gaydar over here is doing this. Mm-hmm. Every fucking team I pick, nope, it doesn't work. It's crazy. It goes game by game too. Because I'll be like in the game, I'm thinking, okay, I'll be like, all right, the Knicks are here. They're at home. I'm like, you know what? The Knicks are going to win. So I'm like, I'm going to pick the Knicks. Get them Knicks. Turns up, it's Pacers all the way. And then I do the same thing the other way. The Pacers are home, and I'm like, all right, the Pacers are going to win this one. Go. Nope, Knicks come in, boom, win.
Knicks all the way.
I'm like, fuck. Like, it seems like every team that I pick, the opposite team's going to win. It's crazy. So I'm starting to get superstitious, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I'm going to purposely pick the team that I want to lose. And maybe that'll work.
Just a jinx now.
Yeah.
Just a jinx.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's been that kind of year, dude.
It's gonna be sad to see the NBA Finals kind of end because even though with the viewership overall kind of being down, but they're saying that the viewership's kind of coming back up a little bit. This has been a pretty exciting playoffs.
Yep.
Even though I'm touch and go with the playoffs, and this probably is the most playoffs I've watched in the last couple years. Right. Like if a game's on, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Prior where I'm like, oh, game's on. I'm gonna check my phone in like 10 minutes, like just to see what the score is. I actually sat and I watched some games.
I don't know. Some of them games were close. They were exciting. They were the games were awesome. Back and forth games. A lot of comebacks. There was a lot of comebacks this year.
Well, you're absolutely right because I remember watching some games and someone would have a nice cushion. I think I saw like a 12-point lead. And I was like, oh, shit. And then,
12 points ain't nothing.
And then, then I go to the kitchen, make a sandwich, and next thing you know, it's like a point. I was like, oh, what the fuck happened?
Dude, yeah.
I was like, oh, they went on a run.
I mean, a couple of them games the Pacers won it at the fucking very end. The Knicks won them at the very end. Yeah. Aaron Gordon, when he had that dunk at the very end of that one game, he had that crazy three-pointer that brought him in. Man, there was a lot of games like that this year. Mm-hmm. A lot of games like just close, just lucky shit happens, and it's been great.
I'm gonna miss. Hopefully, the next season of basketball is as exciting as this one. Mm-hmm. But I also, part of me hopes that the landscape didn't change so much with Luka. To where there's still parity.
Yeah.
And we get some exciting basketball across the board.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of boobs this coming year too. So
I feel like the Luka trade might have shooken things up a little too much.
Yeah.
And
hell to the
I don't know.
Plus, look at the Mavericks getting the fucking #1 pick.
You know what? This might work because if parity is kind of being shook, I bring the Magic to Seattle.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, no, we're gonna get a team already. Remember? Remember? We got inside information.
We got inside information. Which, if that isn't correct,
we're getting a team.
That motherfucker's buying me a beer.
We're getting a team. Yeah, we're gonna give me a fucking Milwaukee hat too.
A Milwaukee hat. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the motherfucker, hey, give me a hat, dude.
I bet you were wrong.
I'm gonna go buy me a fucking. What do you call? I'm gonna go get a Sawzall today. Give me a hat.
I'm telling. He owes me a drill. A nice little drill.
I actually have a Milwaukee Sawzall, but I need a charger for the battery. I acquired it.
Oh. I was gonna say I have a charger if you need a.
Oh, do you? You have a Milwaukee one?
Yeah.
Do you?
My work tools are Milwaukee.
Damn, dude. Fuck yeah.
My personal drill is a Makita.
Okay.
But my work ones they bought me are Milwaukee.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah, you better let me charge my battery. I need that Sawzall to
chop
down those trees.
18 volt or what? I think it's universal. I think you can charge anything.
I don't know. I can't remember. I'll show you the battery. Yeah, I'll show you. And all the while, baseball, our Mariners have been doing great.
Tearing it up, dude. Big dumper. I went to the game yesterday.
You were supposed to bring your bobblehead. What happened?
Oh fuck, dude. Damn it. Forgot. Dude, I was in a rush hour. I'll bring you out. Randy Rosarena right here.
Randy Rosarena.
The big dumper, 2 home runs last night. Julio scored 1. Beautiful.
Solo home run?
Yeah, solo home run.
Ooh.
He might have brought someone home with him.
Dude, you got to be in the outfield because you're usually behind the base, huh?
Now.
Dude, you got to get in the outfield.
The way the Mariners are playing, I'm gonna start looking up stats, who hits where, and all this other stuff. Where should I stand?
Well, those are the ones that are gonna get taken.
Well, now, yeah. But the Mariners Park is also known for being problematic with home runs. I think it's one of the harder parks to
get a ball.
No, like to hit home runs.
Oh, to hit home runs. Dude, we need to get an outfield ticket.
Hardest ballpark to hit home runs.
The hardest ballpark got to be like the fucking Fenway Park, dude. Got to be.
Rank 1. I don't know what this means.
That means the worst.
Home run factor.
Hit factor. Home run.
You love the value of a home run pop.
Best MLB home run. That's it. They hit the most there. Is that what that means?
I guess. Cincinnati's best. LA. So the worst would be towards the bottom. Oakland, which is Coliseum.
Fenway.
San Francisco. See, T-Mobile down here in the bottom of the 24. Yeah. T-Mobile Park's known for being a little tougher to.
Look at Fenway's right there too. Right above.
Yeah. Fenway Park.
They got the big green monster, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember hearing that, and
really?
this is actually my first time looking at it.
Why is that? Why is it so hard? Is it the wind? Is it the way it's open? What is it?
I think it's a pretty good length.
Huh.
Let's see.
That's interesting.
Let's just screenshot out why.
Oracle Park has a reputation for being the toughest. It says right there. That's crazy. T-Mobile Park too. Wow. See, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because your team's not going to be scoring as much.
Well,
hey, it's good for us right now. That's like home field advantage.
Okay, T-Mobile Park, Seattle, notoriously tough for hitters, especially for home runs, due to a combination of factors, including its design. I've heard that. The marine layer and the slant batter's eye.
Slanted batter's eye. Huh. What's the batter's eye?
Where you're batting from, the way it looks up.
Huh.
I don't know. Design. T-Mobile Park has undersized outfield walls that are shallow.
So they can get taken.
Difficult for balls to leave the park. Yeah, they do have shallow.
What does the marine layer mean?
The marine layer. So okay, the marine layer, a common feature in Seattle, brings the cooler air and the dense air. Ooh, there we bring science into this now.
Wow.
Which can impact the flight, making it harder for hitters to drive the ball the extra base.
Really?
Slant batter's eye. Here we go. The batter's eye at T-Mobile Park is slanted diagonally, which can create perception issues for hitters, making it harder for them to line up their bats with their ball.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
That is crazy.
So the way that they designed the batter's box to line up with the field is kind of throws them off.
Slanted? That's odd. That's interesting.
I kind of want to look this up. Wind, obviously, because it's an open stadium.
Can you get a point of view from the batter's eye?
At T-Mobile Park?
Yeah.
T-Mobile.
Point of view, POV.
Batter's
eye. What does that look like?
I don't know. Let's see. Go to images. Do they mean like...
Batter's eye. That's...
See, the batter's eye is the room perception analysis of hidden T-Mobile Park. So, I'm trying to figure out... So, this is kind of... I mean, if you're up to bat...
Because of the fucking wall?
The only thing I can think I could throw...
Or because, like, you're... See the T-Mobile sign? How it's to the left?
Yeah.
But that's kind of the center of the field, no?
No, it is to the left.
But you would think that would be the center of it.
I think that's what it is. I think the overall design...
Is that what that means?
I'm wondering if the overall design of the stadium... Because now looking at it, baseball... I love baseball stadiums. It does have a funky design. Because if you look over here... and I've always
Straight ahead.
Well, if you look at right field... They have this, and they have a third layer for cheap seats here.
It looks closer to me.
And then the stadium cuts off here. This is a blacked out area. There's nothing.
Yeah.
The stadium,
grass.
Yeah, no, not even grass. It's
no?
like nothing. Yeah, it's just black.
That's an abyss, a black abyss.
Yeah, kind of. And then it kind of goes there where that is, and the LED board, which gets cut off a little off to the left of center. And then instead of closing off the stadium like this side here, like every other ballpark, it's open. So we're open here. And we just have the bleacher seats.
Yeah.
This.
Weird.
And I can be completely wrong about this too. But the design is, if this is what it is, because you have this straight kind of bleacher area here.
Also, to me,
there's no seats here. This is a standing area. The bullpen is there. All this seating is there. And
also, if you look at it, the fucking fair pole on the right looks a lot closer than the fair pole to the left. And I don't know if that's just me, or if it's actually closer, or if it's actually farther away.
It could be something with the depth
or if it's just
of
some kind of optical illusion here. What is that?
I don't know. But then you throw in the structure of the lights with the T-Mobile Park. That's got a little, it's off to the side. So it has a slant look to it as well.
Yeah.
So I can see why it could be tricky for a batter to line up against something, possibly.
Interesting.
And then this kind of points out the screen area.
That's the shape of it.
So this is the park.
Oh.
This has a... Wait a second.
Looks like a Superman logo.
Yeah, it has a weird... the design is really weird here. It's not like a perfect diamond like a...
No. Crazy. Huh. That's odd.
Kyle hit the home run over here.
But it does look... like it is like I said, I feel like when they say slanted, or like it does seem like it should be moved this way.
Yeah. I mean that's exactly what they mean, the depth of perception here. So the stadium just gives an illusion, like saying that both. I didn't read the thing, but I'm essentially saying that both these people are the same size, or no, there's not like this door looks bigger than or smaller than that one, but it's the same size.
Wait, what the fuck?
Only because you stick someone smaller there.
Oh, okay.
And someone bigger there. So I think it is the way the stadium is designed makes it tougher for people to line up.
That's fucking so weird.
Parallel batter's eye, slanted batter's eye. So see how yeah, they designed the stadium, even the ball's the same distance from here, but because of the way everything's designed around it, like I said, the way the stadium's designed, it throws off your depth of perception.
That is the weirdest fucking thing.
So now I want to read the rest of this.
So now you're comparing them both right there.
Well, yeah, so it's comparing, I don't know what stadium this is. Batter's eye at T-Mobile Park does not provide a good visual information about the amount of slants. It kind of is a black hole compared to Baltimore's example. So, so that's black hole. So, yeah, it's hard to get, like, okay, you line up to bat, and you try to get a little perception of, like, where things at.
I see
where
that.
when you line up here, you get a little bit more perception of, like, all right, this is kind of the way
and that's on purpose, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
That's Baltimore's. Huh. That's wild.
The surrounding features of the stadium, Kevin Yards, battle publish better spatial information, which looks like black mist coming from this wall. Yeah, it does. That wall is black, and I've always wondered why that is black.
Huh.
And it makes sense if they do it as a strategy for like the away, Well, because that wall is black.
Yeah.
It is like painted
Well, I mean,
black.
if it was illegal, they would probably not do it. But
no, I mean they have the wall there, but it's it's green. Too, because the lack of information perception. So yeah, it's 100% the way the stadium's designed. That's interesting. Okay, so that's what they mean by the slanted eye.
Huh.
That's pretty cool though.
That is cool. Like that. Interesting. That would be like the 10th man.
Yeah.
Is it 9, 10? It's 11th. 11 man.
Sort of.
Right, because there's 10 men on the field? Or is it 9?
On baseball?
Yeah. Is it 9 or 10?
6.
9.
7, 8. Yeah, I think it's 9. Yeah.
Right, because you got 3 in the outfield. You got first, second, third, and then shortstop, pitcher, pitcher, catcher.
Yeah.
So that's 9, right?
Yep.
So it'd be the 10th man.
10th man.
The stadium.
Yeah, that's funny. That would make perfect sense. I always wondered why this is blacked out. That makes perfect kind of sense. That's
not safe. CenturyLink that's in the way. That's CenturyLink is on the left.
CenturyLink is right here.
Because this thing looks like that.
Yeah.
On CenturyLink or Lumen, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now.
So. Yeah, I mean that's a whole nother discussion.
Yeah,
Lumen's supposed to have some sort of homage to ships. And that's why it has that bridge kind of look.
Kind of like this guy.
And T-Mobile Park shares that feature where it does kind of have a ship.
Man, the park is massive, dude. It's crazy.
Dude, so I wanted you to go because this is such a beautiful ballpark. But next time I go, I'm going to take that little baddie because she hasn't been there either.
Oh, hell yeah. We'll take the baddie out.
She's been a Yankees.
The baddie, I'll go too.
Fire out.
Hell yeah. I'll go if she's going. For sure. I'll call in. I'll get fucked.
Put you on the Jumbotron, you don't give a shit.
Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck. They're going to tell me to work. Yeah, seen it at the game.
Yep.
Yeah, it was sick.
It's that black wall. That makes perfect sense. Why. And I've always wondered why that was black. I was like, dude, why don't they put a logo or anything on it?
Oh, yeah. Put some kind of advertisement on there.
It makes sense.
That's crazy.
Sneaky.
Huh. Interesting.
Overall, offense suppression. T-Mobile Park has been... Anyway. We still got our ass kicked at home like today. It doesn't matter.
Well, the score, we got fucked.
Damn it. The Mariners have been turning it up. You are absolutely correct.
Yes, they have. Exciting. What's their... Give me some standings real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what the standings look like.
Keep sharing then.
Yeah, we'll keep on there for a little bit. Let's see how good we're doing here.
Okay. Oh, they're doing great. So this is the American League
East.
Yankees still dominating there. Tigers top of the division.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Astros are right on the heels.
It's always the fucking Astros.
Which sucked because, once again, they were off to a little slow start.
Yeah.
And then I think they won the series.
They're on a roll.
So they're kind of holding on that way.
30-24, above 500. That's nice. That is nice. And we're 75 games in? 60, 70, 30, 40, 50, 60 games? 55 games?
We're still, I think, sitting pretty comfortably. Just got to stay ahead of the Astros.
Yes.
But they're starting to wake up.
I want to get into the playoffs and just be in. Not be fighting to get in.
Yeah.
Not any kind of stupid ass shit. Get a spot, get in.
Just punch your ticket in.
Yes, get in there. Don't be fighting for no wild cards.
Phillies have been turning it up for the last couple seasons. They've been great. The Mets doing all right.
Okay.
Cubbies, I didn't know the Cubbies were doing so fucking good.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Cardinals also doing good.
Cardinals.
30. I knew the Brewers are doing okay.
About 500. The Dodgers.
Padres still holding on there. And the Giants. Look at these three guys.
Oh, those three are always going at it.
Yep.
Sick.
Now, my favorite currently. We have, let's see, top. Hold on. Let me look it up.
This Paul Skeen's not doing very good right now. They keep talking about trading his ass after he was like the hot shit of the fucking offseason. Remember his card? The $2 million card?
Yeah.
He's the guy. Now he's not doing very good this year. I think it was a rookie last year, so he might have had a sophomore slump here.
So I wanted to make sure we saw this. The top MLB home runs currently sitting in first place, Shohei Ohtani, 20.
Oh, yeah.
Second place, can you please read
Cal
that?
Raleigh. Let's go.
19 home runs.
19. Look at that shit.
Position, he's our catcher.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's our catcher. And we just renewed his goddamn contract.
Yep, he's sticking around, baby. Hell yeah, I like it.
He's using that dumper.
I love it.
Every swing.
I love it.
Fuck. And then, of course, this one breaks my heart a little bit. We got rid of Eugenio.
Eugenio, yeah.
2 seasons ago, I think.
Shoot,
and he's up here in contention.
Damn.
He's in Arizona. 15 home runs. He's having a great.
Well, shit, we got rid of old boy that went to the Dodgers and won last year, and he was a big part of their run. It wasn't Eugenio, but it was Teoscar
Hernandez.
Yep,
yep.
Yeah, he won They won the World Series, and he did good in that series, in the World Series. Freddie Freeman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Freddie Freeman.
That's dope. Second place, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, Kyle's been turning it up. Hopefully he keeps the momentum going. We'll see how that works at the end.
Hell yeah.
We can't have hope. But we've got so much.
I know, huh?
We've got so much. We'll see. We'll see how the Mariners do. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying not to be excited, but, dude, if we're hitting home runs, Polanco's hitting good. Kyle's hitting good. Julio scored a home run, so he might be waking up. Julio's playing better this year than last year, so I'm liking that. I talked a little shit about J.P. Crawford, but, dude, he's come up with some ESPN top 10 worthy fucking stops this season. He's actually back on a good groove. God damn, that shit scared me.
That scared me too.
So, yeah, I'm excited to see the way the Mariners kind of fare up the rest of the season. But I'm trying not to get super... Oh, I see what you said with the subscribe thing. I don't know how that popped up.
With the what? Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I don't know how that popped up. But yeah. Yo. The vacuum?
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
But...
You took a shower.
More than a couple months.
yeah.
Housewarming gift?
You have anything to...
Nah, I'm playing.
You have any other sports related?
Nope, that is
Oh,
it.
you guys just sitting in the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just never know.
We were going.
Oh, hold on. Let me can I make an appearance on your show?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you
Can
do
I?
some F1 talk?
Can I?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, get in.
Well, it's a little delayed, obviously.
Get in there.
Hi.
That's it. That's your cameo.
Barto!
Oh, he's not here.
He's not here.
He's asleep, man. He's asleep.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's all.
Where do you get
sports.
the subscribe thing from? Where'd that bitch come from?
I don't know. I hovered over something and it popped up.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Are you drinking, Dave?
No.
Oh, right there.
Right there.
Well,
Put that on there.
Hornitos is
Ooh. Oh yeah, we told you that we didn't have no booze.
Hornitos is on sale.
I'm not drinking.
At all?
No.
At all.
Not right now. Not today.
At all.
Not today.
Not today. Not today.
What about me?
That's all
Hey,
you.
we told you to get some on the way.
I don't have a car.
How'd you get here?
I walked.
Dang.
Yeah, you are. Anyway, we're done with the sports.
All right.